I love Football Manager. I've been playing the games ever since Football Manager 2005. Even before that, I was playing some of the Championship managers. It's my most played game, with over 3,800 recorded hours, and that's only from 2012 onwards. Because Football Manager 2012 is the earliest game on my Steam account, I thought I would reinstall it and simulate the whole game up until the end of the current season has just finished and see how different the world of football is. Game versus real life. So obviously this is the Premier League table back in 2011. Obviously we got a very different league. We got like the likes of Blackburn, Bolton, Norwich, but like the yo-yo club anyway, QPR, Stoke, Sunderland, Swansea, Wigan. But it will be interesting to see how different the leagues progress in this new timeline, let's call it. My main focus is going to be England, but I've also added the French, German, Holland, Italy, Portugal, Scotland and Spanish leagues, just so, we can keep an eye on them, but England will be my focus. I also want to follow Crystal Palace during this journey, because they are the team that I support. Obviously, in this save, we still got the likes of Sir Alex in charge of Manchester United, as in real life, he still had another 2 seasons before he retired. Obviously, in real life, this season that the game starts with was the season that Man City won their first Premier League title. So it'll be interesting to see if that happens in the game, or if City just don't become as dominant as they have in real life. So let's jump ahead 1 year just to see how the progress has been. So, as you can see instantly, Manchester United have won the title. Instantly different. Man City only managed to finish third. Man City's lost 8 games compared to the 5 in real life, so that's obviously not helped them in their pursuit of the title. But even United didn't do as well in the game. They finished 3 points less off than they did in real life. But at least they managed to win another title. But the question is, did Sir Alex stay? Yes, he did. So if he retires at the end of next season, then that's accurate to what happened in real life. Right. But let's have a look at who got relegated. So in real life, Wolves, Blackburn and Bolton all got relegated. And 2 of the 3 got relegated here. Wigan didn't go down. Surprisingly, Bolton was 9th. How do you finish 9th in the game, but in real life you finish 18th? That's just crazily different. But look, they got Liverpool spot on at least. 8th. Now the real question for me is, where did Crystal Palace finish? No, we finished bottom. Whoa. No, this isn't going well. We didn't get relegated in real life. Friedman's gone. Yeah, he got sacked. Oh, no. No, this isn't good. This isn't a good start. I'm looking for stuff that the new games have. I was trying to see past positions, but I don't think the older games have it. It's such a different layout than what I'm used to with the newer games. I just want to see how we actually performed overall. Yeah, so this 09-10 season, that was the season we went into administration. Survived on the last day of the season. This was the season that we lost all up. Well, started fresh, new owners, new players, everything, and we just stayed up. And then obviously we got relegated this season. Oh, that's devastating. How has this happened? Oh. But I mean, who went up? West Ham. They went up as champions, but in real life they went up as playoff winners. So where's Reading and Southampton though? Reading lost out in the playoffs. Southampton, so they were first and second in real life. So not as good. Oh, this is devastating though. I mean, Coventry went down. That happened in real life. Barnsley didn't go down though. No, Barnsley stayed up. I'm still gutted about Palace. This is... Oh no. Oh, how did United do though? Let's have a look. Let's look at their fixtures. No, that's for the new season. How did they do? Let's go to the Champions League. So we want to go to last season. Barcelona won it. I can't remember Who won the Champions League in real life? Okay, so I've just looked it up to refresh my memory, and Bayern actually did make the final, and they lost the final in real life to Chelsea. Let's have a look at the... Oh, it's not the Europa League, is it? It's the Euro Cup. So, Udinese. Who? Atletico won in real life. What? Did an English team get far? Stoke. Okay, Stoke made the quarter-final before losing to the eventual winners. So at least they didn't lose to, like, someone who lost anyway. So it's not that bad, but... Was Stoke the only team in it? Tottenham. Oh, that's disappointing. Tottenham went out so early. PSG. Right, what about the FA Cup? QPR. Okay, so QPR won it. Obviously, real life was Chelsea-Liverpool. This was Villa QPR. Okay, so they've got Europe now, haven't they? Wow, okay. How about the League Cup? Oh, no. Oh, okay. I thought that just said AFC Wimbledon won the FA Cup. The League Cup. This is too early on. Okay, so Wigan won. Did Wigan ever win a League Cup? No. Damn, Wigan beat United though. Wigan... Was it Wigan won an FA Cup or got a final in an FA Cup? See, this is where my real life knowledge starts blurring a bit more. Because as much as I love football, I mostly follow my team. I don't care much about other teams. When a little team does well, I like that over a big team. But most of my knowledge is Crystal Palace and bits and bobs. So I have actually got real life stuff sitting next to me, so I can just look at it and compare. Okay, so I guess that was that season done. Let's jump ahead to 2013 to see how much has changed then and see if Sir Alex has actually retired at the end of this season. Okay, so we've got a bit of a swap around. Obviously, last season United won when City should have, and then this season City have won when United did in real life. So that's very different. City did a better season than they ever did in real life as well. Who went down though? No one went down. That went down in real life. QPR there. Who else? Well, Derby stayed up. Wait, were Derby in the league the season before? No, they weren't, were they? I don't remember seeing them get promoted. I must have seen that and completely blurred it already. But what happened in the Champions League? Champions League. Oh, it was a City United final, and City won their first Champions League like 10 years early. Why is this saying 2011? What's the actual... Let's go forward a day. There we go, now it says 2013. That's going to be less confusing. So, who's looking for jobs? Oh, look, here we go. New manager of Manchester United. Did he retire? Past managers? They got that right. So there's little things the Football Manager have guessed right so far. And obviously this wasn't a pre-planned thing for like 2 years. He announced his retirement like a few months before he retired. So it wasn't planned or anything. Well... Okay, but obviously this didn't happen. Does that mean David Moyes is still at Everton? Where is he? No, Sam Allardyce. What's happened here? He got sacked in 2012. Oh, he got sacked at the end of last season. Who's he at now? He's at Tottenham. God, the managers are really changing, aren't they? Okay, what about the FA Cup, I guess? I'll check Crystal Palace at the end. I want to do all the other stuff first. So FA Cup. West Brom Stoke. West Brom Stoke. Who was it in real life? It was Wigan Man City. Okay, so yeah, Wigan. That was the season Wigan beats Man City, still in the FA Cup then. Okay. Okay, this is... Yeah, so we've got QPR one season, West Brom another. I mean, I like these. History. Results. No. Past winners, there we go. God, it's so confusing. Playing the newer Football Managers and then going back to this old design. Okay, so... It's very different so far with the FA Cup. What about the League Cup? Obviously, this season, we need to get to the final. Liverpool won. Okay. It's time to find out where Palace finished. Oh, no. Yes! We won it! I don't even need to look at the previous year. I can see we won it. 88 points. Oh, it went quite close, though. Okay, so we've looked at the first two seasons now. Let's jump ahead straight to season 5 and see how different that is. Okay. So... Newcastle have won the Premier League. What? This is just crazy. How have they done that? What's crazier is this is the season in real life where Newcastle... Even crazier... No. What's even crazier is that in real life... Newcastle was the team that got relegated. This is the season that Leicester won the Premier League. And Newcastle have done it this time. With 92 points. Right, let's just... No, I'm going to go back a little bit. Let's go see the seasons we didn't see. So, United won their first title. United have won their title. First season without Ferguson, they won the title. How have they managed that? Look, Newcastle already 4th there. Second title. So they didn't make it 3 in a row because the next season's Newcastle's win. Look, Man City's dropped off a little bit there. 3rd, 6th. Oh no, they bounced back there 2nd. Oh, Leicester didn't get a chance to even fight for the title. They got relegated straight away. Oh, it's such a shame for them. Alright, let's go have a look at the Champions Leagues. No, actually, no. We'll look at the FA Cup first. FA Cup. So let's have a look. Past winners. So we've seen Chelsea, the only big team to win it so far. Wigan won it, Bolton won it. Okay. And then, what about the League Cup? So obviously we knew Liverpool won it, Stoke have then won it, Blackburn have just won it, and then obviously Newcastle have had a good year. So they've won the League Cup, they've won the Premier League, they lost in the final of the Europa League. I know it's not called the Europa League here, it's easy to call it the Europa League because that's what it is. Oh. They've become a good team then. If they've made a Europe final, they've won the league, they've won a cup, they're going to be in the Community Shield next season then. Obviously that's not anything proper, but you know, it's there. What about the Champions League? Tottenham have won a Champions League. City have won 2. City won 2 Champions League. 10 years before, well, 10 and 9 years before they ever did in real life. That's just insane. It's very English dominant though. Obviously, well, we started with this season, so that should have been Chelsea in real life. But then United, City, Liverpool City, Arsenal, Tottenham. I can't believe Tottenham's won. Jesus. Okay. Do I go to the Championship or do I... I'll search Crystal Palace. We are steadily climbing. I am interested in Wrexham. So they got out the National League a lot. What's it called? The Blue Square Premier or something here, isn't it? So they got promoted in the second season, and now they're in the League One for the new season. Okay. Oh no, they finished. Oh, I see, because the save is before the reset. Damn, so they got promoted and they missed out. What, did they lose in the final? No, because if Swindon won, that means they lost in the semi-final then, surely. That's impressive from them though. And they don't even have the Ryan and Rob money. Out of interest, who has been winning the Community Shield every year? English Community Shield. Bolton won it. But yeah, it's just the usual Manchester clubs. Right, I guess from here, we should jump ahead to... Let's jump ahead to 2020. Okay, so we've jumped ahead another 4 seasons. And Newcastle winning again. So, no, we didn't see this season, did we? 1, 2... They've won 3 titles in about 6 years, 7 years? I don't like how Palace aren't here still. We didn't get up there at all. I'm worried we've been relegated, to be honest. But let's not focus on that right now. It's the... Damn. Okay, so obviously United have dropped off a little bit. Oh god, yeah, they've really dropped off. They're on their way back slightly. Not City, Newcastle. What's happened with Newcastle? Alan Shearer's manager. He wouldn't have been manager. No, they rehired him after he was caretaker manager the first time. How does Alan Shearer go from relegating Newcastle? I know it wasn't necessarily his fault, he was just there to end the season. But how does he go from being the manager when they got relegated to now winning them so many titles? Obviously, that says 2016. It should be 2000. Let's just advance quickly and then end it. There we go, look. It's now 2020. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I saw Jose Mourinho here for a second. I was like, why is he insecure? Right, let's look at the League Cup. No, the FA Cup first. Let's go straight to the FA Cup. Okay, so as good as Newcastle seem to have become, they're not winning the FA Cup. But why is that? I'm going to have to look at their records. Norwich won it, and Wolves won it. What about the League Cup? Surely they've won... Yeah, they've won another League Cup. Burnley won a League Cup. Okay. What about... How do I... No, don't want that. Community Shield, here we go. Norwich won the Community Shield. Newcastle won the Community Shield. I mean, that was, what, their first Premier League win, and then went straight on to the Community Shield. That's what I was talking about when we were in that season. Have they won a Champions League here? If I could spell champions. It's not called the Champions League. It's called the Euro something competitions. European Champions Cup. Past winners. They've only gone and won a Champions League. City have won a 3rd Champions League. They almost won it again there. Oh my god, what's going on? English clubs aren't this good in real life. We might claim that we got like the best league, but we never get like finals. Where's the Real Madrid dominance? I'm gonna have to have a look at the Spanish league and everything after this. Or I think I'll look at all that in the 2023 season though. Oh my god, what about the Euro? Okay, so Arsenal have won it. City, okay. Okay, so City got knocked out at some point here. Or did they finish too low? Ah, they finished too low, so they qualified for the Europa League. Everton got relegated. At least in the game they can get relegated. Something always seems to go their favour in real life. Leicester are climbing. QPR are still up here though. Did they never go down? They've managed to establish themselves as a Premier League team. Ah, Brighton made up though. That's not nice. It's really not nice as a Palace fan. Oh no, but they did go down, so that's something. I don't care about their team. Let's just ignore them. Norwich though. Oh, it doesn't say the actual position when you hover over it. This is crazy. Obviously, we've not got like the Haalands and everyone in this game, have we? Richards, Luke Shaw. He never joined United. He went straight to City. Hazard? Aguero. He's still there, is he? He's done a not a great job, but he's done a good enough job. Who's in the likes of the United team? No, I don't want to look at... Oh, that's a good point. We should look at the England stuff. I'm going to look at the England stuff at the end of the experiment, though. United, here we go. Fletcher's still there. Cleverly. That's not someone you want in your team. Valencia. Oh, in these old games, I loved signing the AU brothers. They were just elite. No matter what save I did, if I was like in the Premier League, I would always sign them. Both of them. Saying that, where is Jordan then? Wolfsburg. Okay, so he never turned up in English football. Right, I guess the only thing left for this season is to find out where my team is. Okay, we've got a new manager. We've steadily become a mid-table side. How much did we miss out on? 65. Oh, a fair bit actually. We weren't close. Sunderland are going up though. They're back in the Premier League. What happened to Wrexham though? Wrexham are in the Championship. So they don't even need the Rob and Ryan money. It's taking them... I mean, it's happening quicker for them. Oh, what happened here though? They went on a decline and then this season they just somehow did it. But yeah, they don't have the owners. They've had no takeovers. They're just doing it legit. I want to keep an eye on them then. Right, I guess we better jump to the end of the experiment then and go to 2023. Oh my god. Arsenal didn't bottle the title. Newcastle have dropped off though, but Arsenal didn't bottle the title. It's 2023 and they didn't bottle the title. I don't like how Palace isn't here still. But is this Arsenal's first win? Man City? Okay, so Newcastle have been on a slight decline. Oh no! Arsenal won it there. Did I just... No, I saw that though. Did I say this and I just didn't register it in my head? But Arsenal, yeah, okay. But this is more important. Arsenal didn't bottle the 2023 season. They actually... I mean, they've... Jack Wilshere's their captain. When did Wenger retire then? Oh, he didn't just retire, he resigned. Staff history? Okay, so he finished... So he left Arsenal a lot earlier than he was meant to. He left Arsenal before Sir Alex even retired. And then he went off to France. And then I guess he retired after the French job. We're going to look at all the national stuff last, though. I don't want to click on any national stuff right now. Let's just jump straight to the FA Cup. Where were we when we last... Here. Was it the Liverpool win? So then it's been Wolves, Newcastle. Newcastle finally won an FA Cup. They've actually done it. So they've won Community Shield, FA Cup, League Cup, a Premier League, a Champions League. Did they win a Europa League though? But I don't think they care about Europa League. They've won every major thing. I wouldn't call the Community Shield major actually. But they've won everything major. And look, they've dominated the League Cup over the last few years. I mean, fair enough. Brighton, Charlton. What are they in? They're in... Oh, they're in the Premier League. Oh, I didn't even click that. Coventry in the Premier League. Okay. In that case, what about the Community Shield? They've won one more. They've lost a couple. City have won a few. Okay, I guess we're going to go off to Europe now. Okay, so since we saw the Barcelona, Newcastle... No, it was Real Madrid, Newcastle even. So it's 2020 the last season we were in. We left the last save and I forgot what year we were in, so I've been struggling to remember. We've seen Tottenham win their second, City win their fourth year, and then Chelsea win again. But Chelsea... No, Chelsea never won it in this save. Because their first one was when the game started, I think. I don't think they ever won the Champions League before that. No. It's amazing how Real Madrid have only one Champions League win, though, when they dominated the Champions League in real life. What about the Europa League? No, Newcastle didn't manage to do it. I mean... City are the only team that have managed to do anything. I mean, United made a final, Newcastle made a final, Arsenal won it. I feel like Newcastle are the most successful domestic team in this run, but City have had the best European run. Okay, so we've had 3 World Cups since the game started, and Colombia have won the first one, and then Uruguay, both against England. Huh. I'm intrigued. Are they... No, it wasn't a penalty win. That was a penalty win. What a surprise. Ugh. England reached 2... What? How did we do in this one, then? We... lost to Scotland. No! I mean, I've got Scottish blood, so... Yes. But no! How do England get to 2 successive World Cup finals and then lose in the second round to Scotland? Scotland were runners-up last year. So Spain won the 2012, which is in real life. Then Ukraine won. That should have been Portugal. And then 2020 should have been Italy. Obviously against England. But Scotland made it instead. That's just crazy. Alright, let's go back to England. Jack Butland's their main goalkeeper. Is there no Harry Kane in this game? Is he slightly too... No, he's there. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Football Manager didn't understand how good Harry Kane was. I mean, he was Palace. Let's just jump to Palace quickly. Let's just find out. Yeah, we got a new manager. But how did Wrexham get on? Wrexham League One must have been their limit. Wait. They've gone all the way back down to League 2 in a couple of years. So, yeah, they clearly need Robin Ryan. Okay, so here are the other leagues that I had added to the game. In France, it looks like Paris never... In France, it looks like PSG never became the dominant force they became in France. So it's a more open league. I mean, it's mostly just the two clubs winning every season. But at least PSG's money didn't dominate the league. In Germany, Bayern dominance. Dortmund got in there once, but it's usual German league, isn't it? Holland, I don't really know too much about Holland. Obviously, Ajax is there a few times. I feel like they should be there more than that, though. Italy, Juventus never really came back as a dominant force. AC Milan became that dominant force. Inter's won it a couple of times in the last few years. Portugal, though, Porto, they seem to be the dominant force. Which, again, I don't really follow the Portuguese league, but I assume they're a dominant force. They're always in Champions League anyway, so I assume they're mostly winning it. In Scotland, Rangers never got demoted to the 3rd division, so they stayed in the Premier League, so they at least fought Celtic. But Celtic still came out on top most of the time. But Rangers at least won a few titles to stop Celtic. And then La Liga, Barcelona seemed to be the dominant force. Real Madrid really hasn't been up there winning. I wonder what's wrong with Real Madrid in this game. But the other thing I wanted to know, obviously there's the GOAT debate, Ronaldo or Messi. I wonder where both of them ended their careers, or if they're even still playing. So let's go check on Messi. Yeah, he never left. Barcelona never got into financial difficulties, clearly. Which means, where was Ronaldo? I mean, he retired, I guess. He quit football. He never left Madrid. He never went to Saudi Arabia. So the first few seasons felt like they were going in the right direction. I think the game kind of just went off. And what, this is only 12 years? Because we started in June or July 2011. And now it's June 2023. So in that time, we've seen Arsenal win, Newcastle come out of nowhere and win. We've seen the likes of Burnley. Well, no, Burnley are kind of a Premier League team anyway. Did they? No, that's quite normal for them. Charlton, though. We've seen Charlton come up. Blackburn is still there. QPR. Yeah, QPR never went down. That's the strangest thing, in my opinion. They never went down. And then Villa got 3rd. I've just noticed that one. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's the 2023 season in Football Manager 2012 completed. I'm planning on doing a bunch more. I'm planning on having Fridays as my Football Manager experiment day. I've already simulated 2 more experiments. I just need to record them. And I've got about another 5 or so that I'm working on. So there should be a fair few coming out consistently for a while. But I love Football Manager. I love all these what if kind of scenarios. So this is perfect for me. I love just seeing how everything looks different based on different things. The other ones will be using Football Manager 2023 though, not Football Manager 2012. I just wanted to use the earliest game I had on my account to see how that changes now. I hope you enjoyed it though. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe for more Football Manager content. I also do gaming with friends, so you can check that out. They're normally on Mondays and Wednesdays now, because I've just changed my schedule. But yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye!